Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Robin here. Now, today is going to be a woodworking video. Yeah, that's quite the intro. You're probably wondering, what the hell are you doing? Because it isn't a gaming video. It's not necessarily an outside video. It's more just a life video. But basically, so this has come straight off finishing the Fortnite video. So I'm still wearing the same vest. But no, so got the Fortnite video out. It's Sunday as of recording, so I published it today at 4 p.m. But the whole point of this being a woodworking video is because I dabble in a bit of woodwork. As you can see, I designed and made this whole thing for my switches and sockets, for my fan, my light and all that crap. I made this, I screwed it all together, put the legs on, designed it, measured it, built it out of scrap wood for my room. And I've done another one that I had held with my dad, this little workbench. But what we're going to be doing today, or in this video even, it might span across 2 days, but we'll see. Main thing being is my sister has got a different bed now. So she used to have a bed like me, where there's like space underneath the bed and then a bunk bed on top. But she's gone back to a single bed. Honestly, she can do whatever the fuck she wants. But it's good for me because she's getting rid of a lot of stuff, and she used to have like tons of sets of drawers and an old desk. Now, I already have a desk, but the one problem with it is it kinda does a bit of this. That isn't good. So, to fix that, what we're gonna do is this like coffee table made out of glass. I'm gonna get rid of it. And then what we're going to do is we are going to make like a cupboard / shelves that like stack, right? Here's the design here on my whiteboard. If I point the light at the thing, so see if you can get where I'm going at. So basically, it's going to be 4 legs, right? And then there's going to be a layer where I can put other stuff underneath. Then I'm going to put like a shelf, and then I'm going to put my Xbox on it, and I'm going to have some walls, shelf, PlayStation, shelf, Wii, and then that's the top of my desk, or bottom of my desk even, so then it will like push it up but hold it, so if I were to like bang my desk in rage, it doesn't shake, it like, so that's the plan. So I know my designs probably look very autistic, but this is what I've come up with. So we are going to do that. Also, I have another strip of LEDs to work with now, since my sister got rid of them, but that's what we're going to do. But here's what we have to work with. What we have to work with, wood-wise, is bit of a desk, the drawers off the bottom of the desk, and if I move my toolkit and the tape measure, we have, this was like, I think it was like a keyboard sliding in and out bit of the desk. Yeah, because there's rails there, but we'll take them off, because obviously we don't need them, because my keyboard is on my desk. And who really uses a keyboard slidey bit on your desk nowadays? We have another bit of, so we have quite a bit of wood to work with. I think the first job is, I've done some measuring. This bit here is basically, I want from the floor to the bottom of my desk is 73 centimeters. So these side wall bits on these bits of shelves or whatever are 70. So I could put a bit of wood on top or on bottom to raise it, but I'm probably more likely on top, because what I'm thinking is I could have a bit of wood on top of this, with then the flat bit on the underneath and screws go from the bottom bit into the bottom of my desk, so it secures it more, and hopefully only use long enough screws so it purchases into my desk, but not too long that it comes through the other side, because obviously I don't want that. So I'm gonna have to see how that goes. Bugger off. I do content creation, goddammit. Look at this system. No, but we have Terry's. Well, right, so right, okay, so this is me taking apart the set of shelves slash like just little drawers my sister had. So I'm taking the side wall off, and then I'm going to flip it over to the other side and take the other side wall off, because these are the walls I'm going to be using, and I actually never made legs, so these are the legs as well. Okay, well, we got the first bit off, but like with any thing you do, it's like a Lego instruction booklet where it says, alright, make this, or do this, and then you get to the very end and it's like, oh yeah, now do this twice, or how many other times, and you're like, right, both boards are off. Now what I'm thinking, what the next step will be, is tomorrow to do thing, is take this board and I need to cut squares out of it. Precisely 35 by 35 squares, and I need to do that 4 times. I might need more board. So here is me marking out the squares on this piece of wood. I could only get 2 squares out of it, but I did have some more board I could use anyway, and then my dad was having a look to see what I was doing. He did help me quite a bit with this, but nah, so I have more wood than this, but I could only get 2 squares out of this. But that's all I'm going to be doing today, so for you guys, let's get on to the next day. So from yesterday, we drew lines on the board, and we're going to cut those squares out today. But what we also found is we found this, which is another piece of wood. So we're going to get all these like little bits off, and then see, we need to try and get 2 squares out of this. But what I also did is I basically changed one of the measurements on the bit we've already drawn on to a tiny bit bigger one side, so we're going to use this as the top plate on top of the whole thing, so it's a bit like a T, so it has more strength, so we're going to put it on top of it. So basically it'll all make sense when it's put together, but I need to do some work, so we'll do that. Okay, well boys, you probably want an update. That's the update. It's finished. It does fit underneath my desk. And yes, it is all made out of different pieces of wood, but it's going to be under my desk. I'm not going to look at it a whole bunch. It's literally just to hold my consoles. So what we're going to do is I am going to probably start unplugging some stuff tonight. Right, so it's now Tuesday, and the whole today is going to be unplugging everything, taking the desk out, the table thing out, by taking it apart, putting the new one in, and then plugging everything back in again. So without wasting any time, I'll just set up the camera, I'll put it on charge, I'll put some music on, and I need to work. So I'll get to work. Right, so my room is already starting to become a mess, but so these little things, these like feet, I swear they just, yeah, literally screw off. And if I put them all like on my chair for now, I'll say I don't know what we're gonna do with this. I don't know if we're gonna try and sell it or if we're gonna give it to a friend, because it's perfectly fine. It just might want a bit of a cleanup. But what you have to do is you have to, I think I remember you have to take it off layer by layer. Right, so I've got the got one of them out, but there's the other one, and then this whole top lid should just lift off, with fingers crossed, if I've done everything right. Right. And then this whole thing, yep, just lifts off, and then it's the next layer, which you then have to do. Probably lay that one back down underneath, get all this off, and then move my chair, start ferrying all the pieces out, and then be moving my chair again and putting the new wooden bit in. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, and so this is what it's like underneath my desk. Not very pleasant. So what I'm going to try and do is, because that is just hell on earth if I've ever seen anything, I'm going to try and sort it a little. It's probably going to not look much different, but yeah, I'm going to try and sort it a little bit, just so most of the cables aren't tangled together, so I have better reach with some of the cables when plugging everything back in, because then it will be time to move it underneath. And we did test it a little last night, it does fit, so I'm very excited. Right, okay, so the time has come to move the shelving unit to here. I've sorted the cables a bit. I should just move the wee ones a little. But then all I'm going to do is put it underneath, slide it in, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes to plan. The only worry I do have is if some of the power cables for the consoles don't reach, but we might be able to work around that. But fingers crossed, they should still reach, fingers crossed. But anyway, here's the moment of truth. I've taken everything off it, so now it is literally just a point of pick it up and move it. Right, now, very careful. It's time to slide it. Well, boys, I think that's it. Yeah, that's just got a natural roundness to it, but yeah, that is now my under my desk shelf. Make sure that is just pushed all the way back. Yeah, that's pushed back as much as it's going to be pushed back. Alright, cool. It fits. Now it's just time to put the consoles on. Yeah, so if I put that there, I think I made it so the Wii won't be able to stand up. No, I made it so the Wii's gonna be able, it's gonna have to sit sideways. That is fine. Cool. Yeah, now it's just gonna be putting all the consoles on, pushing them back, and yeah, that's it. So let's have a look. So there we go. So I'm going to put the slidey box underneath there. I think I'm going to put my Xbox on this one, PlayStation 4 on this one, and then Wii and maybe the PlayStation 2 if I can still fit it, depending. But yeah, we have the shelves now. So I got a bit more leg room. The cables still look a little, you know, not as worse as they could have been down here. Still a bit bad up there, but I don't really want to start working up there, and we don't talk about that bit. So yeah, I think it's time to just time-lapse putting everything back. Right, and with that I put all the consoles back on and rewired everything. Now I did run into a bit of a problem where I had to move the power cables for the consoles, but I figured it out and I just plugged everything back in, and yeah. So a bit of a progress update. We have the basket full of just junk out of the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Wii, and the PlayStation 2 that I still don't know what I'm going to do with. Haven't checked if the cables reach. Now, you can probably see that we have a cable running there and a cable running there. I had to move some of the plugs around, so where the monitor is now, that used to be over there. Where the Xbox is now, that used to be where the monitor is, and the PlayStation used to be there. But I also swapped the PlayStation and Xbox ones around, like the labels around, so it does all reach, just the cables are a bit taut. It does work though, so well, they do plug in. So there are the games for the consoles. I don't know if I'm going to stick it like on the side here or something. I might do eventually, but I can just sit down there for now. Again, it has cleared up a bit of the cables there. Just need to see if I can plug the PlayStation 2 in now. But also, I think I'm gonna have to put it on top of the Wii, so I need something to like bounce it up. Trying to think what could balance it up. Okay, so update, I've decided that I am going to mess with the wires, taking the monitor out, but I'm also going to lay my sister's old LED strips, hopefully around my bed. So fingers crossed, because it does the exact, you know, it doesn't have a broken bit where like the colours are half messed up like those ones. I am still thinking I might reuse those ones. I might put them under my desk, but I think the bit where you could like kind of finick it to make the rest of them work as broken, so I don't know about that yet. But focusing right now on this, hopefully I'll have enough, hopefully. And well, hopefully that is everything ready and done and finished. So have some like stuff underneath there, my Xbox, my PlayStation 4 with all the controllers, got the games there, then got my Wii and PlayStation 2. I hooked it up and it works still. And I found something, it's an old PlayStation 2 game case to hold up. But yeah, I also moved my PC forward a bit. I'm gonna probably make a little stool kind of box thing to push my PC up so I don't accidentally, you know, kick it as much as I accidentally am kicking it, but just probably raise it up a bit so it also has more airflow for the bottom and for the power supply, but it's whatever. But that has been pulling out my old console like coffee table thing and putting in this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I know it was a little different from what I normally do around here, but yeah, I think the next thing I'll do is I'm looking at getting 2 new side monitors instead of the TVs, so they're just better resolution and better quality and stuff. And then, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. But main thing about my room is, obviously, I've said this a million times now, it's small, it's compact, but it's mine, and I want to make and do as much as I can in the small amount of space. So also the LEDs work, I should say. And the one, if I turn them on, there isn't like half a colour here where like it fucks up the colour. It's all red now, so that works. But yeah, that has been it. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please remember to subscribe, notifications on, like the video if you've got anything to say, and share this video with a friend if a member, and really I don't mind. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you hopefully in the next one. So goodbye guys, bye.